Gang, 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 gang. Top of the morning, man. What's popping, man? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Everything, man. 414. I had to go live this morning on this beautiful Sunday morning. How everybody out there doing? I hope all y'all blessed by the best, man. You know, I hope all of y'all out there ain't backstabbing nobody and doing no jealous talking, no hating. Because I know a lot of niggas out there do that, right? But anyway, we starting this morning off right, man. We starting it off right. We rolling up right away. We rolling up the greenery. Fuck you talking about, you know. It's time to wake and bake. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta wake and bake, my boy. Got to wake and bake. You feel me? And see what the day hold, man. It ain't no late bake today. It's an early bake, man. Early bake this morning, man. How all my Weebles doing out there? How all my Sahabs doing out there? How all my Padres doing out there? What y'all on? You feel me? Fuck you if you don't fuck with me. I can care less, honestly. I fucks with me. And my God fuck with me. That's all that matter. You understand what I'm saying? But to all my people that really fuck with me though, man, salute. You feel me? Salute to you. Salute, my boy. May you prosper much more in your life. May you go further in life. May you have everything you ever wanted and wished for in life. You feel me? I really appreciate you. To the rest of us out there though, man, it's some motherfuckers you gotta watch out for out there in the world, man. It's a bunch of fake people out there in the world, gang. It's a bunch of fake signs and entities out there in the world that you really gotta pay attention to nowadays. And I hate to say, some of them be real close to you. They be fairly close to you, but you gotta understand and have discernment in order to put that shit in its place. You know what I'm saying? In order to put that in its place, you gotta have discernment. You gotta know the difference between something real and something fake. Because like I said, a lot of y'all don't know the difference. And I'm gonna tell you why, because you've been around so many fake motherfuckers that you don't know if they real or fake or not. You don't know if they telling you the truth or not about everything they telling you or not. You don't know. All you can do is take a wild guess. And it's like we lead, there's no time for guessing. You know, and it's like we lead, there's no time for guessing. You gotta know. Fuck all that. You gotta know. There's so many people, gang, though, that don't know. They'll tell you they know. And then again, that's another thing. There's so many people that'll be in your grill, and the whole time they ain't even fucking with you. They ain't vibing with you. You hear me? The whole time they don't like. Whole time they hating on you on the level. I know so many niggas like that. I done heard so many stories like that, gang. I know so many niggas right now that want my position, and I ain't even got shit. Well, I got something. I ain't gonna lie. God bless me great. He always do. But according to, if we was in another times, gang, I ain't got anything like what these niggas out here, you know, flexing and having. And what's crazy is these niggas that's flexing like they got it, don't got it. It ain't theirs. It's somebody else's. You let them hold that shit just so they can look good. You know? I be hating niggas like that. Niggas that do stuff just so they can look good. Gang, like, look, man, you ain't doing this shit off originality. You ain't your authentic self. Then stop fronting. Stop fucking fronting. Stop being a front, man. You know, it's bad enough that the young niggas can't keep it real, but you old niggas come around flexing and fronting too. Get your bitch ass out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nah, shit don't fly like that, guy. I be paying attention though that so many motherfuckers out here they hate, gang. I'm talking about, like I said, it'd be a nigga next to you and he hating on you the whole time. He was riding with you. The whole time he seen you go grind for what you was grinding for. He seen what you had to go through. He know the life you live, and he know all the shit you went through, your parents put you through, and you know what I'm saying? He know, or she know, whoever it is that supposed to be on your side, they know, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But yet they want to use that against you. Yet they want to make excuses to why they hurt you or hating on you. You know, make excuses to why they jealous of you. Make excuses. I tell a nigga, look, you ain't never gotta make no excuse to me on why you jealous of me or why you hating on me. I don't give no fuck. But at the end of the day, stop hating on niggas, man. You niggas out there, y'all be purebred bitches, man, hating on niggas. And a lot of times they hate on you because they don't got no life. They don't got nothing to do with their own lives. They ain't got nothing going for themselves. These niggas be washed up. And you know what's funny? They think you washed up because you ain't doing what they expected. You ain't doing what they expected. You understand? Shout out Big Frank. That nigga on my mom. nigga. I'm gonna have to do that acapella shit, gang. Everybody dropping that acapella. I'm gonna have to go do one of them, man. I'm gonna have to go do one of them. I don't think a lot of you niggas ready. You feel me? Like I said, though, it's a lot of haters out there, man. Some of them motherfuckers be right next to you, gang. Old or young, they be hating their ass off. And then they act like they support you and what you doing. Like, shut your bitch ass up. You don't support nothing, nigga. You don't even support your own self, nigga. You one of them niggas who don't even believe in your own self. Get your weak ass out of here. You feel me? I don't like them niggas, gang. I hate niggas like that. I do not like niggas like that. Yo, bitch ass around. You can talk about somebody else or jack on somebody else, but you don't believe in yourself. Nor can you jack on your own name. You can only brag on somebody else's name. Shut the fuck up. You feel me? Shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to hear nothing you talking about. I hate one of them niggas. Man, if I was you, I'd be doing this or I'd be doing that. Shut your bitch ass up. You won't be doing nothing, nigga, but dick riding like you doing now. You won't be doing nothing, nigga, but dick pulling on other niggas like you doing now. You feel me? That's all. That's the only thing you will be doing. You ain't gonna be doing nothing else but dick pulling, nigga, and dick riding, nigga. You hear me? Kissing ass just to hit the weed. Kissing ass just to hit the liquor bottle or something like that. Shut your bitch ass up. You feel me? I be tripped out, and half of them niggas be niggas we know. Half of the niggas be niggas we know. We came up with. They from the hood, some shit like that. Weird ass niggas. Like, listen, I don't pay no attention to the niggas. No niggas, you hear me? Nor the bitches. The bitches too. It be the bitches they be with too. They be all finicky. You got a finicky bitch and you finicky. That don't go. That ain't gonna go. You hear me? You finicky and your woman finicky. Red whoop. Yeah, you finicky and your woman finicky. So that's not funny. Son be on here. Hey, at the end of the day, though, it's so many niggas that be hating us. It's so many niggas that hate me and my family. They be hating on us. They hate how me and my wife move. You feel me? They be hating on my wife's shit. Like, you know, my wife do cakes and shit. And I love what she do. I'm gonna be real with you. And I thank God that she do what she do. I thank God that he put her in my life, because without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't be able to say the shit I'm saying to y'all right now. And it be niggas out there that hate on my woman because she cold with what she do, right? For real. And sometimes it be people we know. That be crazy. I be like, man, get y'all bitch ass out of here. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who hating on my woman. I'm gonna have her back. But I know she gonna have my back. And when I'm coming and I got a motherfucker back gang on the G, I know I'm going all out, because nigga I ain't finna let shit take place for me. Ain't nothing finna happen to me. Ain't nobody finna run over me. So I got my homie back. You better believe ain't shit shaking with her. You know what I'm saying? It be one of those. I just be wondering why people be hating so much. All because we got too much potential. We got too much talent. We got too much umph about ourselves. That's why I told y'all, sometimes you got to recognize people out there will hate on you just because you got so much going for yourself. You got so much you can acclaim for. You know what I'm saying? You got so much you can attest for. They see it in you. They can't get it out of you. They can't be like you. That's what make a nigga mad. They can't be like us. Half of these bitches can't do what my woman doing out here. Half of these bitches can't do what my wife doing. Half of them don't got the drive my wife got. I know a lot of niggas who want that. And I had a nigga tell me, man, I can't wait till I get a woman like yours. I need to shut your bitch ass up. Go find one. Shut your whole ass up. At the end of the day, nigga, you ain't cut like me. You ain't a person like me. You ain't a person of God. You ain't a God-fearing person. So at the end of the day, we don't know you in his favor. If he ain't got you in his favor, my boy, hang it up. My girl, hang it up. It's over. But see, my woman, he got her in his favor. She baptized. She been saved already. I ain't know that. Like, I ain't know my dad was baptized. When I found out my dad was baptized once he died. You know, because my dad used to drink. And people used to talk about my dad. So a lot of times, like, that shit pissed me off. I hated that shit. You feel me? That's what turned me up against niggas when they talk about my pops. But I seen how hard my pops work. Pops be going hard. Nigga, pops going hard for. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Nigga, my daddy made sure I had whatever I asked for or whatever I need. If he couldn't get it now, he'd get it later on. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. He gonna make it happen though. So when they was doing all that jacking, only thing I came back with, like, nigga, my pops got more money than you. My pops work all day. My pops bust his ass all day. He stayed working. Even he might not spent all that time with us because he was working all day. You feel me? I wish he would have had more time to spend with us. But he was making money. And in return, I was being bad as a motherfucker. But when they was talking about my pops, I stood ground with my pops like I do with my wife. Like when a motherfucker speak negative on my family, my kids, anything, gang, I'm gonna stand ground on it. As you should as a man. You see, that's one thing men don't do out here no more. They don't protect their families. They not, you feel me? They not popping it how they supposed to, gang. They ain't protecting their families, gang. They not standing up for the women in their family. They not representing for their moms. They not caring for their moms no more. These young niggas out here, they call their moms by their full name. Man, listen, you got me fucked up. I never call my mama by her full name. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. That's still my mama. You hear me? That's still my mama. That's who birthed me. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I feel like I will always show that respect. I feel like I'm going to always give that respect. And I feel like I ain't never too old to still learn. You feel me? I ain't never too old to still learn. None of us is. But shit, you ask them young kids, they was just talking about now up here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, shit took place on the lake, right? Badass kids, they getting tased, they getting slammed on their chests and heads down there. And it's a lot of people that want to lash out because they feel like the cops was wrong. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. The police wrong. I mean, not the police, my bad. The parents wrong. Let me tell you that. The parents wrong. These parents don't even want to, they scared of them kids or something. You scared to punch that bitch in his jaw or something and tell that bitch you say something else to me, I'll break your motherfucking back. You scared? Listen, bitch, I'll choke you out. You hear me? And you need to understand me. I'll choke your motherfucking ass out till your eyeballs roll out your head. I swear for living Jesus before the day you disrespect me. And that's the thing, because if I don't choke you out, when you go out there on them streets and the police get you, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill you. The moment you act like you don't want to do what they say, boy, stop. They're going to put a bullet through your black ass, and then I'm going to be at your motherfucking funeral crying. Oh, my baby ain't never did nothing. My baby. You see what I'm saying? Well, if you would have been putting your foot on your baby neck, you wouldn't be fucking at the funeral home hollering. You wouldn't be at the fucking funeral home crying now. And now these parents, they want to lash out about it. All the police wrong. No, they ain't. No, they ain't, gang. No, they not. I don't believe they wrong. Honestly, the parents wrong because the parents don't be doing shit to these kids. They don't want to holler. They don't want to chastise them. They scared to cuss them out. They scared to do anything to them. They want to be their best friends and dress all like them and shit like they young and shit. Gang, at the end of the day, fuck that. Fuck that friendship shit, bitch. You should have learned that you ain't got friends, ho, when you was coming up before you had kids, bitch. Before you laid on your back and opened your legs and had them babies, bitch. You should have understood. Ain't nobody your friend. Your friends was talking about you. They was talking about all that grease that was in your head and how your motherfucking head smelled like weed glue, bitch. So at the end of the day, you got to understand that now you can't be your kid's friend. Fuck you talking about? You got to be a parent. You got to be the parent, because if you don't, somebody else out there on the streets gonna try to parent their ass, and they ain't gonna parent them. They ain't gonna care for them. They gonna kill them. They gonna bust their head. They gonna kill them. They gonna move them out the way. You hear me? And like I told my kid, then they gonna be showing a picture of him. Yeah, I killed this nigga. Y'all see how they doing them now? They got the picture. They going to your grave site, pissing on your grave. That's disrespectful to your parents. That's disrespectful, gang. That shit wasn't going on in grandma and grandpa days. When Pawpaw and G-Mon was alive, that wasn't going on. I dare a motherfucker to go to somebody's grave and piss on a nigga. Boy, you gonna get beat if not killed while getting beat. They gonna beat you to death, my nigga, because back then it was more morals and values. It was more understanding amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that. Cooking with love. Hey, my boy, top of the morning, my boy, man. Love, man. Most definitely love, man. Always. Son, what is you typing? I see you, son. Hey, shout out to Cooking, man. That's my brother, man. I love him to death, man. He's a good dude, most definitely, man. Shout out to you, my boy. Hey, I got to get on your live, gang. I definitely need to get on your live. I definitely do. I ain't heard you. I got to get up there and hear you, man. You feel me? You know, and what's crazy is Cooking, man, in Milwaukee, man, it's popping right now, man. These people talking about they shouldn't be, you know, fucking up the kids, gang. Like, look, the police, look, if the parents ain't teaching these kids, if the parents ain't teaching them, man, somebody else is out there in the world. They're going to hurt them. They're going to hurt them, and that's the scary part. You know what I'm saying? That's the scary part, because A lot of these youngsters, they getting it wrong. Like, man, when you learn to live long enough, if you learn to live long enough, all right, for sure. I'm on there, man. Soon as you go live, I'm on there. I just have to tap in this morning. But I'm definitely on there, man. I gotta get on your live. You feel me? But you know, like when you get older, you start to learn a little more, man. You start to mature a little more. You start to understand things a little more. And I think a lot of kids out here, they ain't understand. They feel like somebody in life owe them something. They feel like they can go take over the world. They feel like they can bully anybody. They can talk any type of way to anybody. They also feel like they ain't got to respect older people. You feel me? They feel like older people washed up and shit like that. Gang, that's not it. That's not it, man. We wise, gang. We got wisdom, and that's what it is. We wise, we got wisdom. We got knowledge. And a lot of young people, they don't believe in knowledge. They don't want it, or some, if they don't believe in it, they don't want it. But my thing is, why wouldn't you want it? Your papa and your grandma was fighting to instill this in your parents. They was trying to make sure they learned these same methods growing up. So why wouldn't you want it? You know, why wouldn't you want to instill them in your kids? See, nowadays, you know, we so separate too as Black people in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You know, I noticed, like, when I go down south, they more together. You know, don't get it twisted. There's a lot of killing going on amongst each other, but down south in certain areas, gang, and it's a lot of unity. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of unity amongst each other. In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's so much segregation going on, gang. Everybody so for themselves. It don't make no sense. Like right now, if I walk on my block and there was something taking place, it's probably 2 people I can get help from on my block, and this block full. It's like, I don't know how many houses on this block, 15. So out of 15 families on both sides, it's probably only 2 people I can go get help from, gang. And that's bad. You know what I'm saying? When in all actuality, we supposed to know everybody on the block. That's the thing. Like, Black people don't be trying to get, we need to bring that back. We need to start bringing back more connection amongst each other, and vibing and unity and barbecues and little get-togethers in the parks and shit, and really squash the beef. You feel me? That's what we need to bring back, because it's gonna come a time in life where we all need that. It's gonna come a time in life where we all gotta help each other. It's gonna come a time in life where we all gonna have to lean and depend on each other. And I'm gonna tell you something, if it's your neighbors that you hated, that you was beefing with before, and then when that time in life come where you gotta lean on them and depend on them, you gonna hate that. That's gonna be the worst day of your life. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna be the worst day of your life, because you're gonna be so skeptical about your feelings. Your emotions gonna be so up and down. You ain't gonna know what to look for. You ain't gonna know what signs not to look for. You ain't gonna, you feel me? You ain't gonna even get the hunch. All because you already feel some way about it. Well, it's time to let that go. You know, that's real. It's time to let that go, man. It's time to just start locking in with each other. You feel me? Unitizing and utilizing each other's resources, utilizing each other's knowledge, and believe. You know what I'm saying? Believe and have hope, because it is hope amongst the Black culture, gang. Like in Milwaukee, they talking like it's just dead. Well, up here it's dead. You feel me? I heard some people saying, well, Racine different. In Racine, Wisconsin, the police ain't got to do that. I'm gonna tell you something. Milwaukee ain't Racine. The kids out there in Racine ain't the kids in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? These kids, nigga, it was just a police shot. The 22-year-old shot the police. He in critical condition. He shot him with an AR. You hear what I'm saying? So these kids is different. It's a different demographic. We dealing with a different ball game out here, and it's hard because a lot of these kids, they either poor. And I ain't gonna make an excuse for you. That's not the reason that they doing all these crimes. That's not the reason, because some of our OGs was poor too. Some of our grandmas and granddads came up poor too, but they weren't behaving like that. Shout out to Nani Juice from 101.7 The Truth. You feel me? Shout out Nani Juice, because at the end of the day, some of our parents was brought up in poverty, but that don't mean they was acting out. That don't mean their behavior showed it. That don't mean they was out there clowning, like, you feel me? Like they don't got good fucking common sense, like they wasn't taught. Because I be telling kids nowadays, gang, what you doing out there in the streets, that shit represents your house. That shit represents your house. You feel me? That represents your household, man. Shout out to Red Whoop. Shout out to Red Whoop. That represents your household, man. And at the end of the day, if you out there representing your household bogus, you representing your family bogus like that, you putting a bad look on your family, my nigga, you gonna be shunned for the rest of your life. And whoever come after you, because now they looking at your family. Or them the Johnson. Look how the Johnsons act. Look at, that's the Johnson daughter right there. Oh, that girl fast. Oh, that's the third man that girl slept with. Oh, there go the Johnson's son right there. He take girls in and out that house. That's a whole house. You feel me? Next thing you know, the Johnsons got this bad rep on their name. Next thing you know, the Johnsons getting talked about all on the block. Everybody on the block know the Johnson's family for being trifling. They know the Johnson daughter always sleeping around, and they know the Johnson son take hoes in and out the crib. That ain't what you want to do. You don't want to put no bad rep on your motherfucking name, yet alone your face card game. Your identity is everything. Your title is everything. Always make sure you never jeopardize your character. Never jeopardize your face card. You feel me? Your name is everything. Don't ever fuck your name up in the street. If you got to go out here in the street and people hear smut on your name, oh yeah, I know who you is. I heard about you. Oh yeah. Yeah. I know who you is. Your name Tony. They said you that one nigga who be robbing people all day. You better believe you got a bad rep on you. Simple. If this is what these people hearing about you, gang, change that. That's not what you want people to know you for. You don't want people to know you for nothing else but what you do. And it got to be something you love. It got to be a talent, a God-given talent. But you don't want nobody out here knowing you for being no sucker, no fake ass nigga, no motherfucker who talking about people behind their back, no motherfucker who can't stand on business, no motherfucker who can't stand up to people and take up for themselves. You feel me? No coward. As long as you got heart, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You got to protect that though. You want nobody out here thinking nothing else, and if they think that, show them who you is. Because nowadays in 2025, you got to show people. You got to tell people, look, I did this. This is the work I do. I don't do that. That ain't what I play like. Don't play with me like that. You feel me? Sometimes you got to draw this line, this thin line, to let certain people know, and let certain groups know, like, look, this is what I'm about, this is what I ain't about. Because if you don't, some people gonna take you for granted. Some people gonna take you for whatever they take you for. And at that point, when they do that, y'all start beefing real bad. It's too late. Now something you can't, you feel me, fix because it don't went too far. Y'all ain't sat down and talked about it previously to where now when it would have got this far at the time it did, y'all could have easily squashed it. Simple. Washed your hands with it. But that's another story because y'all niggas so goofy out here, gang. You niggas mindless, man. Mindless without goals. Mindless with nowhere to go. You're a mindless ball of emotions that's dying to just explode. And once you explode, you feel me? You still stagnant. Once you explode, you still stuck. You still hate yourself. Once you explode, you still hate the people around you. See, I told y'all before, that shit starts in your mind. It starts in your mind. You got to change that mindset. Change that mindset. Start there. Start there. Real life. Real life, that's where you got to start. And then everything else will fall in line. Everything else will fall in line. You hear me? Real. Belief is everything, though. It's all about what you believe. And if you truly believe that, you can change, then you can. And don't let nobody else tell you to. I ain't never let nobody else tell me different. I don't care which road I steered down. I don't care how bad I was feeling at one point in time in my life. I don't care if I was at the worst point of my life, gang. One thing I didn't do was give up on myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I can't do. So I say that to say within me not giving up on myself, that helped me build more courage, helped me become more courageous, that helped me build more strength, that helped me build more optimism, that helped me get more volatile for opportunities and vulnerable for success. That's just how I look at it. A lot of y'all, you will let that tear you down, but in actuality, I say it builds character. It builds a better you. It builds a better you, because if you ain't giving up, all that's doing is shaping this perfect you. That's what it's doing. It's shaping and shifting this perfect you. You feel me? Because you went through all the loops and hurdles in life and you ain't gave up. You got to be one strong-minded motherfucker. Not only just strong-minded, you got to be physically strong too. You ain't gave up. So at the end of the day, that shape a particular you that you're trying to brand yourself into becoming. And I always tell people that, like, so never never regret the things you go through. Never regret times you had in your life. Never feel bad about nothing you go through, nothing you did, no problems that took place in your life. Want me to tell you why? Because everything is experience. Everything is an experience in life. We are put here to experience. You feel me? God ain't put you here to expect anything. He put you here to experience and enjoy these experiences. Because, like I tell people every day, some people ain't waking up today. Some people didn't make it this morning. You feel me? While I'm sitting here talking to y'all, some people ain't get up and they not popping. They ain't able to talk. They chapter got closed last night. Their TV got turned off last night. You understand what I'm saying? They will not be seeing this morning. They will not be seeing their family this morning. They will not be seeing the sunrise this morning. They will not be eating or drinking anything this morning. They will not be putting on a pair of clothes this morning, big dog. You feel me? They died. They gone. They gone. That's fucked up. And I thank God every day because I'm still here to say this. That I thank God for putting me here. You feel me? So, within a nutshell, I learned that since I ain't died last night, with the group that died last night, I learned that I'm still here for a reason, right? I learned that I need to learn faster what reason I'm here for, right? I also learned that God is real. I also learned that there's a chance for me still. All off this last night, just people died last night. This is all I learned. That was like 7 things. I learned also that I got to keep going. I learned that I got to go harder. I learned that I got to search wider and farther. I learned that I got to isolate myself from certain people because it's a lot of y'all out there that do not deserve my energy. You feel me? You don't deserve my time. You don't deserve my space of energy. None of that. So I'm learning all this just off them depths. And that's just not from last night, but any depth that took place, anything that took place that was out of the whack of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that didn't pay attention. A lot of them that done passed on, I hate to say they was out there doing wrong. They was out there in the middle of harming somebody, in the middle of planning to go hurt somebody. They was out there, half of them that died last night. They just got through shooting at somebody, killing somebody. You feel me? And God crazy, like with his wrath. And I don't mean crazy in a bad way. I mean crazy in an awesome way. Because his wrath is awesome. His wrath is awesome, and that's crazy to me because why would I think the wrath is awesome? Well, I'll tell you why. Because it hinders all that evil shit. It put an end to all that evil, negative, bad shit out there. Because there's still good people out here. There's still real good people out here, man. It really is. It is. And whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, but they're all around. They're all around. Just like as well as there's plenty bad people out here. Believe it or not. Whether you like it or not, they're all around too. You know what I'm saying? Like, simple as that. So, these kids, gang, and half of them don't believe in living to get old. I hollered at a few young kids, they be like 16, 17, 15, and half of them motherfuckers be like, man, hell no. I don't want to be no old ass motherfucker. I said, what? Wait, you mean to tell me you want your life to end while you young or still looking near young? That means out of this whole precious life God gave you or our creator gave you, this long journey, because if we look at elderly people, they be 90 something, sometimes 80. That means they had a lot of time, a whole lot of time in life to make mistakes, do good, live good, live bad, eat great, eat bad, see people die, see people born, go to many places, travel many roads, see many states, think many thoughts, face death 100,000 times. All the above. They had time and time again to get it over, do it over again, restart and come back to it. And to get better and mature. Wow, you young people who come out, I want to get old, you dying young. You ain't got much time to do anything. Only time you had in life if you die young, and it's sad to say, and this is what you're gonna get judged for when you go meet our creator, is doing bad. Because the whole time while you was young, you was bad. You was in more trouble than you was doing good. Mm-hmm. The whole time, it's only a certain amount of kids who start off as a kid, they don't be bad. Grow up into a teenager, they still ain't bad. They following the rules of their parents, listening. They nothing but a grade A student. When they get in high school, they're a 3.0, 4.0 student. They still follow the orders of the house. They don't disrespect their parents. They do what they got to do for themselves. They don't think negative. It's only a handful of those kids. There's only a handful of those kids. Those kids we really ain't got to worry about. We ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, little Sasha getting out of line, because Sasha sticks to herself. She don't deal with the people. She don't believe in other people's opinions. She don't let people trick her in her mind into thinking she's not this and that. And she's confident in herself. She's got a great support team. She got great people around her that support her to help boost the confidence and drain that ego. She's ultra smart. She loves education. She only reads all day. She'll rather read a book than go outside. You feel me? So we ain't got to worry about them kids. But it's a few who ain't of that. Them the ones. It's a few who ain't of that structure. Them the ones. Them the ones that need that. You feel me? So it's like, who gonna break that cycle in your family? Who gonna break that cycle in your family? Shit, I gotta break that one in mine. Because I got to pass it on to my seed, then they got to pass it on to theirs, and so on and so forth as the lineage go on. So, a lot of y'all don't be ready for that type of shit. That knowledge don't sit nowhere on your table. Nowhere on your table. You hear me? Only thing sitting in your crib is twerk, stealing, beefing, hatred, envy, jealousy, anger, upsetment, abandonment, avoidance, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, that lies where you at. That's why I don't, like I said, once y'all see me, whenever you see me on the cast, whenever you see me in my videos, whenever you hear me doing my music, who I be with? Myself, goddammit. I'm with Zoe. That's it. I'm never with you, motherfucker. Oh, I'm with my family. That's it. My kids and my wife. Simple as that. That's the only time and energy I got. It's for them people, because them the only people that I'm giving my energy and my time to now. Everybody else can eat ass. I can care less. You hear me? I can care less, because at the end of the day, you got somebody out there you can find and give your energy to, you bitch. So you better get to it and stop worrying about everybody else. That's why I said, like, it's some haters out there. So people so fake in 2025, they'll be right in your face to fake it out. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time while they faking it out in your face and hating on you, they slacking in life. They losing. Can't nobody do both of those. You ain't gonna do two things. Look, if you a killer, you ain't out here getting no money. If you out here, if you the coldest killer, like, remember how Vine used to say, and shit, how Jeff never used to be. If you the coldest killer gang, you can't be out here making no bread because you're too busy killing. If you a player and you getting bitches gang, you can't be out there killing because you getting bitches. If you a hard worker, you ain't in the streets, so you can't talk about the streets. Now, don't get it twisted. There's niggas who doing all of that shit together, but then where do that put them? They still lack at something, because they put too much energy into everything else. You feel me? You put so much energy here and there, you think that shit ain't, listen, you lacking somewhere. You lacking somewhere. And me personally, I just like to drive towards goals. If I wake up and set a goal today, I want to drive towards it. And I want to make sure I land there, or at least get 95% closer to it. So I can feel, that feeling of, and that's the thing about manifestation. You're supposed to feel the shit before you feel me? But I want to be able to feel that, like, yo, I'm bringing it this much closer to reality. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm aligning myself in the places I need to be. The stars are aligning. You feel me? So, and once again, to go back to your belief. If you don't believe, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't believe, it ain't gonna work. If you don't believe, it ain't gonna work. You hear me? If you got a crowd of niggas around you who don't believe and they negative and they telling you it ain't gonna work, and then all of a sudden that shit lock into your head, it ain't gonna work. That's why you can't let nothing lock in either. You got to be able to isolate yourself at all times and connect back with yourself. Get back in your head. Get back in your own frequency and understand, look, what they saying and what they expect of me is not what I expect of me. Simple as that. I always tell myself that. Look, what they expect of me ain't what I expect. Simply, these niggas, they want you to, you hear me? They want you to bow down to their expectations. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's like if you tell a motherfucker you finna go somewhere or you gonna do something, and then you end up changing your mind. Fuck you. I wasn't obligated. That's the real deal. It's some motherfuckers who hate you for that. Fuck you. It does just like if you get rich and the nigga expect you to give them $10,000. Fuck you. I wasn't obligated. You didn't earn this money. You didn't work with me for this money. You wasn't with me in the gym shooting, bitch. You feel me? You wasn't with me in the motherfucking gym balling out, ho. You niggas like what? Hold on, man. You niggas, and that's what I mean by niggas get real fishy like the women. You get to acting like the women. You think a nigga owe you something. Well, first off, you owe yourself something. You got to get up and get out and get something yourself, nigga. You got to actually get yourself some dignity. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some integrity about yourself. Get a little optimistic about the things you want in life too, nigga. Stop worrying about what other niggas ain't doing and why they not moving, how they supposed to move, or how you expect them to move. Maybe how you expecting them to move ain't how they supposed to move. That ain't how God wrote the plan out for them to move, nigga. He wrote that out for your goofy ass to think about. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I think people be getting it twisted too. A lot of people, they expect other people. Yo, I expected you to be a doctor or a lawyer. Shut your dumb ass. I expect you to shut the fuck up when it comes to somebody else's business. I expect you to expect for yourself, bitch. You see what I'm saying? And that's where niggas fail at. And that's why with the black community, a lot of niggas fail because a lot of niggas, black and women, they be too focused on everybody else's business. Fuck is you worried about somebody else for? That's why you ain't got nothing going. You ain't focused on you. You ain't putting enough time into you, gang. Simple as that. Simple as that. You ain't putting enough time into you. A nigga tell you, man, you doing too much. You doing way too much. You putting too much time in yourself. Then what the fuck I supposed to put time in? Not you. I ain't supposed to put time in to watch you wasting time. You hear me? That don't work like that. Why in the hell I'm gonna put time into you wasting time? The fuck I want to do that for? I can watch myself waste time. Is what I tell them. Now I watch myself waste time. You niggas out there though, I don't know what you telling me, gang. I don't know what you telling yourself. But you gotta catch up, you know? You gotta catch up with the world. And it ain't about the money. That's materialistic too. Money is just the paper, it's energy, gang. Money is energy. Once you recognize you are the money magnet, then will you understand? Once you recognize money flows to you from each and every way, then will you understand? You'll understand. You feel me? We shape our reality with our thoughts and what we believe. It may not shape as fast as you want it to, but it's shaped. It may not shape for you today in the next 45 minutes, but it's shaping. Trust and believe that. Trust in the process is shaping. So you might wake up tomorrow and see a different change. It might be a small change, but you might see a different change based on what you thought and believed in. Real. That's real life shit, gang. That's real life shit. At the end of the day, gang, this is my time. I gotta go check out my boy cooking. I know he went live. I'm gonna go check him out, gang. Shout out to my boy Big T, Big Terrence the Great. You feel me? You already know we like them, gang. We got work to complete. And shout out to everybody else, man, that joined the live. I love y'all. Y'all make sure y'all keep y'all heads up, keep it on the swivel. Stay prayed up, pray for your family and your loved ones. Make sure you always dropping knowledge, man. Make sure you help another person that's in need of help. Because like I said, we never know when it's our time to be in need of help. So always have help on your mind. Always, you know what I'm saying? Have a helping heart, gang. I don't give a fuck how corny a motherfucker make you think that is, or how weak a person try to make you feel like you are. Man, fuck them. You hear me? Fuck them. Nigga, do you. Have a great heart. Stay positive and stay believing in yourself. I am out.